Chris back again, and this time I'm going to be talking about a movie called The Mortuary Collection from 2019, directed by a guy named Ryan Spindell, or Spindle, however you say it. He's directed about 4 movies, 3 of which are horror films, and this one is probably his magnum opus because I haven't seen the other ones, but this one was really, really good. It's a little horror anthology film, and if you couldn't tell, I've been on a horror anthology kick lately. But it's a horror anthology film, and it has got some really, really good stories in it. It has a good, underlying story that's going on between the segments. It really feels like it's in the vein of Creepshow and Body Bags and stuff like that, more so than any of the other ones that I've watched recently. We have the, as always, incomparable Clancy Brown as our main, protagonist. He's not really an antagonist. I don't know what he would be considered, but he's our main person telling us our stories. And, he is so underrated. I absolutely love Clancy Brown. He's the Kurgan from Highlander. He's Sergeant Zim from Starship Troopers. He's in so many classic films that, we all grew up watching or we've seen, throughout our lives. And he's just a staple of our type of cinema. And he is excellent in this. You know what I mean? He really, really is the highlight of the film with the way his mannerisms, his dialogue, the things that he that he does, the way he conveys himself in the film is excellent. He very much has a very crypt keeper, feel to him. He's a very good narrator and host for our segments. The stories, man, they are, some of them, a couple of them are like, what the F? You know what I mean? They are, like our first segment, for instance, is a story about making sure you use a prophylactic when having college sex. And that story, I watched that and I thought to myself, what am I watching? Because it got crazy pretty quickly. And there's another story that, I don't want to say too much because I don't want to ruin the story, but there's a story about someone who has escaped from a mental asylum, and they are on the loose, running through the town, killing people. And it is a really, really good bait and switch story. It was excellent. That's all I'm going to say about that one. But this overall film was really, really good. It's one of the best horror anthology films I've seen in quite some time. It beats the hell out of Creepshow 3, which was just, it wasn't even worth the celluloid it was printed on, guys. That one was terrible. But this is definitely worth your time. I would give this one 3.5 out of 5 stars because it really did embody what a horror anthology is supposed to be. It's supposed to have good stories and an underlying kind of subplot between the narrator or the host and, what's going on. And it achieved all of that. And it did it in a very good way. It did it in an entertaining way. The practical effects and the gore are outstanding. There's a little bit of CGI in it, but the CGI doesn't look stupid. It doesn't look fake or like a video game. It's very well done, and I applaud them for that because a lot of, horror CGI nowadays, especially horror movies that don't go straight to theaters, they go straight to video or a streaming service, their CGI looks very poor because they didn't spend any money on it. But this is excellent. I would definitely recommend it to you guys. I think that if you gave it a chance, you would enjoy it. I watched it on, I think I watched it on Prime. It may have been a Shout TV thing, but I think it's on Prime for you guys to check out if you want to. It's excellent, worth your time, like I said, and give it a shot, guys. And, if you guys want to get connected with more Cinema Dolce 56 content and, just join us over on the Cinema Dolce Facebook group. Look us up, join us, and participate. Participate in the discussions, write your own movie reviews, all that kind of stuff, guys. But as always, I'll keep making them if you keep watching them. God bless and peace out, my friends.